Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola and I'm here today to do a reading for the Lionsgate portal. All right, this is going to be an elemental reading for what Lionsgate is going to bring to each element. All right, so we're going to do water, fire, earth, and air. I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull some oracle cards to clarify. Get ready, get set, like this video, yes, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, like this video if you like this video, and let's get into it. All right, I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. I'm going to pull a card for each element, and this is going to be focusing on what the Lionsgate portal is going to bring to each element, how you can work with the energy, what is going on. I wonder if I should do a Celtic for each element. I might be doing a Celtic for each element. Here, this is what I'll do. I'll do a 3-card for each element. Okay, so we'll do overall energy, obstacle, and wisdom from the ancestors. Okay, so we're going to start with water. Because I don't know why, but I go water, fire, earth, air every single time. And it's how I know what's next. Okay, so we're going to start off with my water signs. So this is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What will the Lionsgate bring? What will the portal bring? How can you work with this energy? What is this energy trying to show you? Nine of Cups. Last one. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Overall energy. Ace of Wands. Oh, love that. This is fire. This is creativity and inspiration. Inspiration. Obstacle. 3 of Wands. Ooh, this is feeling as though you need to push ahead. I am going to read these from the book just because I haven't had this deck for a long time. And I want to make sure that you're getting a clear picture. And then the 3 of Swords reversed is the guidance. Okay, that's separation. That's healing. Ooh, okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. Look at that. Wow. All right. Ooh-wee. Okay, so let's first read. We're going to first read, and then we're going to go into oracle cards, okay? So my Ace of Wands is your overall energy from the Lionsgate, and it is expansion and inspiration. That is the energy of this card, all right? An extremely high energy card, the Ace of Wands, indicates new growth is all around you. Your ideas and outlook will expand, and creativity seems endless. This fertile time can also have literal meanings. A pregnancy or birth may be on the horizon. Though it's thrilling to embark on your new journey, your good judgment is needed more than ever. Don't rush into it. And that is the obstacle, rushing. This 3 of Wands wants to get out there so badly. This 3 of Wands wants to prove itself, wants to adventure. And that, as the obstacle, says you are having a burst of inspiration, a burst of passion and excitement. Now, you need to ground it. Yes, there's a reason why Aries happens and then Taurus happens immediately after. There's a burst of energy, fire energy, inspirational energy, and then you must ground and anchor and plan, right? If we were to go straight from Aries into Leo, it would be chaos. It would be, all right, I thought about this and now we're doing it. We're doing the thing. And you skip all of the planning stages. Yeah. So you want to make sure that you are not overdoing it. All right. So 3 of Wands says envisioning the future. The 3 of Wands indicates you've had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or 2 good friends. With their help, you formed a sense of self of your values and morals, but now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance, clarify your goals, and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite and it is yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. I would say be wary of casting other people's opinions aside completely. Like, you don't want to let people bring you down, but sometimes criticism, critique is there to help us. Yes, ask any Virgo. Is there not to tear you down, but to strengthen you. All right. And understanding the difference between good criticism, good advice, and hating. You know, a lot of people nowadays think that any type of critique is me hating on you, but really it's like, I could be trying to help you. All right. So 3 of Swords reversed. Heartbreak, betrayal, turmoil, but this is reversed, remember, okay? So I don't know if I'm going to read it because this deck doesn't give you a reversal. But this 3 of Swords reversed as the advice. It's like something you might have to separate from something that you've been doing in the past. I need a clarifying card. Tell me about the 3 of Swords reversed. Tell me about the 3 of Swords reversed. It's a time of healing, definitely. Signs and reminders. Yeah, this is healing energy. Specifically, this card it comes up when you are being shown things, when things pop up in your life, like maybe you wake up and it's 11:11. Maybe you get in your car and you see 222, you know. Maybe you hear the same lyrics multiple times in a day. Part of listening to inspiration is being able to see the signs that are leading you somewhere. And with this 3 of Swords reversed, it's like these are healing opportunities. These are healing messages that are coming through, and also messages that might lead you somewhere different. Tell me about the 3 of Wands as the obstacle. And this is the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. Tell me about the 3 of Wands as the obstacle. Ooh, ease and grace. Am I going to be able to pick it up with my foot? Nope. Is it? Nope. I don't want to lean down. I did it. I got it, guys. I got it with my foot. Ease and grace came up for the 3 of Wands. And to me, once again, that says like you need to ground yourself, ground your ideas, make sure that your ideas are rooted in reality and things that you can put together, and not just let your need and desire to do drive you. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Joy and contentment. Yeah. This is a door that's going to be open to you. It feels as though, and you can correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but it feels as though your passion has been muddled. It feels as though you have been looking for signs, looking for something to be shown to you because you haven't felt guided, or you felt like you've been doing things, but it hasn't felt guided. And that lack of guidance has made it less enjoyable. And maybe you're tired. Maybe you are burnt out a little bit. And our world doesn't really isn't accepting of that. And so it feels as though you are moving to move and not necessarily moving with joy and contentment. And because you're moving to move, you're like, you can't hear or see the signs that are coming through. And so this 3 of Swords, once again, is the separation of doing that. Separate yourself from needing to overdo things, from needing to jump too quickly. Tell me about this Judgment card. Learning experience. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, there's healing. I want to pull from the Gateway of Light activation as well. The last thing I'll pull for my my water signs. All right. Tell me more about what my water signs are going to be experiencing from Lionsgate. What will Lionsgate, what will this portal activate? Halls of Amenti. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. Yeah. This is like a newly found passion, a newly inspired, invigorated version of you. That you don't need to be given away. That you need to take time and contemplate, and take time and root. It has to do with your passion. This is a lesson in will and willpower. I love this for us. Love this for us. All right. Thank you so much, water signs. Let me put these back. Boom, boom, boom. Appreciate ya. All right. These are all right. Okay. All right. Water, fire. Fire is next. Fire. Burning up. All right. Fire signs. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of Lionsgate for my fire signs. What will the Lionsgate portal show my fire signs? What lessons will they be learning? What will be open and available for them? What opportunities will be open and available for my fire signs? Allow me to tap into this Lionsgate energy for them. Oh. All right. Overall energy. Ooh, temperance. Balance. Oh, I love these pictures. They're so gorgeous. Oh, a lot of chakra energy. Like all of them. All the chakra energy. Oh, Lord. The devil is your obstacle. And the Empress is the advice. Okay. All right. So there is a need to lean into your creativity and not allow yourself to get sucked into vices, to get sucked into things that hold you back. Maybe it's an entrapped mentality, but I really think with all of this energy, like these are 3 major arcana cards. This is big energy within your life. And so finding temperance definitely has to do with not letting yourself get sucked into destructive patterns, allowing yourself to lead a balanced life, to instead of disassociating or doing, you know what I mean? Like, instead of winding down and partaking in activities that people do when they wind down, put the extra energy that you have into creating something or into nurturing yourself, into maybe you want to do like a nice luxurious bubble bath instead of having that glass of wine, like do something that sparks your creativity instead of numbing your creativity, your creative juices. Sounds so silly. Can I get I'm going to get clarifying cards for Temperance. Tell me about Temperance. This Lionsgate portal is going to be able to, look at that guardian angel. This Lionsgate portal is showing you something that you've already been battling with, honestly. That's what I feel. You've been battling with something, and a guardian angel is going to come through and bring you through the portal. You're overcoming this devil. But you've got help. Tell me about the devil. Opportunity and change, divine timing, literally. This is the time. This portal is the time for you to let go of your vices. This portal is the time for you to let go of your lack mentality, any thought patterns that are not working for you or beneficial for you. Because sometimes fear, it shows up in procrastination. You know, like we're afraid of actually getting the job that we want, because then we're going to have to do the job. And so we just don't put in the application. You know, that is fear. That's fear showing up as procrastination. All right. And it feels like the portal is going to burn any of that off. It's going to burn well, I'll put it off till the next day. No, it's now. It's now. The time to change is now. The time to take the step to do something different is now. Tell me about the Empress. We have learning experience and we have healing energy. Yeah. Feeding into your creativity. Like, there's a phrase that says, idle hands are the devil's playground. And this is what the reading is giving me. It's like, you need to busybody yourself with the things that are going to fill you up, but also the things that are going to allow you to exhaust your creativity, and not in a bad way, in a good way of like getting it out, you know, letting yourself create and letting yourself heal through the things that you're creating. I'll never forget that what is that man who sings? You say I'm crazy, but you don't think I know what you've done. Sam Smith? There we go. Sam Smith. That album came from his husband cheating on him, which is terrible. Horrible. Terrible. But he said, listen, I went through an experience. It was awful and terrible, but I put my experience into the work, into my creative outlet. And this is what I get. I get a Grammy for my husband cheating on me. Oh my God. And it's like, I mean, that's very anecdotal, but this is a pathway, you know, like this is a learning experience that you're going through. You are being assisted. You're being guided through this portal. This guardian angel is with you. They're here to help you create balance in your life and do so through creative work, creative projects. All right. I want to read this devil card to you. You know, just cause. Where are you? There we go. Addiction, negativity. Though it may feel frightening when the devil appears in your reading, this card carries an urgent message and must be interpreted with total honesty. The darkness of the devil card takes the form of addiction, negativity, or materialism. Materialism is another one. It can indicate an ugly relationship with a person or substance. Identify this dependency and how it's holding you back. The devil's hooves are strong and relentless. Their grip will not loosen unless a conscious change is made. Free yourself. Reading this, I'm glad I did read this because it also could be a person. Does that make sense? Like, you may be balancing the time that you spend on your own creative pursuits versus the time that you spend with a significant other. All right. Something that happens a lot to people in general is that they get in a relationship or they're in a relationship and it starts to slowly take over all of their time, all of their attention. And that's not balanced either. It doesn't have to be a necessarily volatile relationship. It can be that, but it can also just be you not being able to separate or balance your time properly. And that does affect your creative expression, you know? So there's that. All right. Let's pull a crystal for this Lionsgate portal for my water signs. Wait, is this water signs? No, this isn't. This is fire for my fire signs. Sorry. For my fire signs. Oh, I didn't pull a crystal for my water signs, but I'm going to pull a crystal for you. So it is what it is. What crystal can my, angelite. There we go. Support is all around you because yes, it is. You have a guardian angel and fluorite. Find peace within. That goes over this devil card. Fluorite and angelite. Take them with you for the portal. Maybe even the whole week because we got a lot of Leo activity happening this week. And it's good to have these little reminders. Support is all around you. And peace within is the most important thing. All right. Next reading. Oh, I want to say bye in between all of my readings, but I won't. I get it together. I won't. All right. That was my fire signs. This is my earth. No. Yeah, earth. Water, fire, earth, air. Always the same. Okay. Earth signs. Let's take these up. Spirits, ancestors, guides. Let's tap into earth energy and what the Lionsgate portal will be doing for my earth signs. What energy will the Lionsgate portal be giving and bringing to my earth signs? Spirits, ancestors, guides. What energy will the Lionsgate portal be working with for my earth signs? What will they be experiencing? Ooh. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly so that I may communicate with them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, last one. Overall energy. 9 of Swords reversed. Anxiety. I mean, this is reversed, so it could be. Oh, wait, no. This is upright. This is upright. No, this is anxiety. This is not being able to sleep at night. This is not trusting yourself, twisting yourself up in a knot. Obstacle. Ace of Cups. Emotional renewal and fulfillment. Ooh, Son of Cups. Oh, Son of Cups as the advice. This is telling you to look deep down. Look at what you offer. I have to pull more clarifying cards because this is an intriguing message. Do I want to clarify with these cards? No, I want to clarify with the animal spirit cards. Tell me about the 9 of Swords or 9 of Swords. Crocodile. We got vulture and crocodile. Oh, okay. So this vulture and crocodile combination is telling me that you need some cooling off time. You need time to yourself. You need to rest. And none of that time is going to be detrimental to you. But you might feel as though you need to be going and going and going. You might feel as though you are wasting your time. You're not getting anything accomplished. You're not doing anything. And that is what's causing this anxiety. But really, you're being gifted. You're being gifted with some cooling off time, with a rest period and a time to actually do some deep diving into what you need. All right. The vulture, I do want to read to you. The vulture is about death and transformation and how icky circumstances that you may not actually be happy with, they are beneficial to you. Nothing is wasted, says the vulture. All right. Guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleans up our messes. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or tragedy is a blessing in disguise. Like I said, you're feeling as though this time period, you're not being productive, you're not getting things done. And that's not true. It's just not true. Sometimes we can be on a cycle of constantly achieving in life and feeling as though we are getting things done because we are achieving, and that makes us feel good about how we're spending our time, when really that is like being in survival mode and not in thrival mode. All right. Thrival mode means you have time to take off. It means you have time that you can just be doing nothing, because your body and your brain need breaks, and they deserve breaks. All right. Sometimes you need to take some time. And this also has to do with vulture, about like the wisdom that comes from vulture energy, is that you're not going to get it if you keep running around, if you're not sleeping. Your brain needs time to recuperate. Your brain and your body needs time and water. That's another thing I'm being told, like crocodile energy. Please drink water. Drink water so that you can be clear-headed and clear-minded, so that you can make good and wise decisions for yourself and not stress yourself out. All right? Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Oh, no. My God. Okay, it's back. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Sorry about the coughing in the background. Hyena and crow. Ooh, also about clairvoyance and wisdom. And then hyena is about covering up your hurt feelings with sarcasm. With it's like jokes galore, but really like the joke is just to mask the pain. Beware of being cynical during this time. Beware of picking things apart unnecessarily. You want to try and see the bigger picture. You want to try and focus on, like, instead of focusing on the rock that you stepped on in your shoe or whatever that happened that day, like, focus on something bigger. Like, let's say, what's bigger than that? I don't know. Let's say you find $50 on the street, right? But then an hour later, you stub your toe. Are you going to focus on the stub toe, or are you going to get over it and be blessed and feel blessed that you still found $50 on the street? Like, you know what I mean? It's like that kind of, like, are you going to see the glass half full, or are you going to see the glass half empty, you know, and making a conscious decision about that? All right. So this crow is psychic, strong, clear, and is meditating daily. So that's another thing I would say, is make sure that you're meditating, even if it's for 5-10 minutes, like giving yourself time, like I said, to recuperate, to get lost in thought, you know, like to give yourself the freedom to let your mind roam. And then, how am I trying to explain this? Like, a lot of the times we get down on ourselves when we can't focus, or when our mind goes someplace completely different, or even like when we're meditating, we're like, it's supposed to be like this. And it's like, no, you're giving yourself personal time. And so your mind doesn't have to be on the exact track that you want it to be. It's like asking your friend how they are, how their day is going, and expecting a certain answer and only allowing that certain answer. That's not how it works. You know, you need to give yourself the same time and appreciation and understanding of, like, hey, I asked what's going on with me. And so my body and my mind are getting this time, this 5 to 10 minutes to, like, tell me what's up. And I'm just here to listen. Okay. Hopefully I explained that correctly. Hopefully sobriety, to bring into balance, hyena, sobriety. Okay. I felt the need to say that. All right, earth signs. I felt the need to say that. Don't cloud your own judgment. Tell me about the Son of Cups. Tell me about the Son of Cups from my earth signs. Horse, freedom. Okay, so I'm definitely going to read the Son of Cups. I'm reading the Son of Cups, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Because, yeah, there's some reflection that needs to be done, okay? Son of Cups, artistic, introspective, emphasis on the introspective. Like all of the Cups family, the Sun truly excels within the arts. He's usually a musician or a visual artist of some kind, and he finds success within his field. His natural tendency to look inward adds to his charm and mystique. To others, he may seem secretive or even peaceful, while deep inside he carries a dark kernel of intensity. This is about getting more familiar with your insides. That sounded hilariously strange. It's about getting more familiar with you and your internal workings, goings on. All right. Being introspective is, I mean, obviously you don't want to be too introverted, but being introspective, really thinking about taking on the harder questions when it comes to yourself. It can help to relieve some of the tension that you experience on a day-to-day basis. Because if you know who you are and how you move foundationally and what you want and what you need to express, what you need, not just what you want, it helps for you to be the parent of your inner child. If you're like, Fola has this tendency to react to this a certain way, or if I know that I'm super tired and when I'm super tired, I get real mean or whatever, just ways to take care of yourself that allow you the freedom that you need to move throughout the world without being anxious, allowing yourself to, it's like writing a lesson plan before going to teach a class, like doing the introspective work. Doing the work, looking on the inside, and then harnessing the creative power that you get from knowing who you are and what your story is and what you want to say to the world. It allows you this freedom, this lack of a need to apologize for the self, this lack of a need to constantly be going, because you know what's beneficial to you, how you are going to allocate your time better. You know who you are. And so I think that's what this portal is going to bring you to. It's going to bring you to a space of more comfortability within yourself, of understanding more about yourself, of harnessing that creative energy more wisely, not distributing it out as much as you have been. All right, I want to pull from the Gateway of Light activation. Are there any other messages for my earth signs for Lionsgate? Are there any other messages for my earth signs for Lionsgate? Arcturian light codes? Okay. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. Recalling power. That stands out for me. Recalling power. All right. How am I supposed to? Oh, this is actually in alphabetical order. Great. Fabulous. It's like, how am I supposed to find this? All right. You can evolve into a greater state of being now. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane of tasks in your own little universe. Show up in ways that you've never showed up before. Instead of checking out of this planet. Yep. Sorry. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize that you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. Realize that you are part of the evolution of humanity, and it's time to become the leader you were born to be. It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a large group. The key is to create more loving ways of doing things. Ooh. Yeah, more loving ways of doing things. Even when it comes to the self, yes? Honor the ideas or thoughts that you have been having recently. If you have been hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of lights, or sensing that you are being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Actuarians are with you. All right. This is definitely a reclaiming of the power, of stepping into your power more fully and not feeling as though you're wasting your own time. Tell me about the crystals. Ooh, black kyanite. Crystals for my earth signs. I'm not taking all of those. So sorry. Too much. Nope. We got black kyanite came out for set strong boundaries. Chrysoprase, allow yourself to receive. Apophyllite, stay positive. Yes, y'all are. Get this apophyllite. If you get none of the other things, get apophyllite, please. 9 of Swords is on the board. Get apophyllite. Then pyrite. Let the money flow in. Yeah, earth signs. One more thing is that y'all sometimes get a little upset when it does have to do with money. And that's when you're like, I gotta keep doing. I gotta keep achieving. I gotta keep making money. Don't let the money rule you. The money will flow in when you are comfortable, when you are doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing, when you are feeding into your own creativity, when you feel free and, sorry, I'm getting up. Whoa. When you feel free and unrestricted and you feel like you can create, that is when the money will come to you. But if you keep doing for money, then you end up working yourself to death and not sleeping and not being happy and not being able to actually enjoy your time on this earth. Anyway, let's keep going. Thank you, earth signs. Last but certainly not least, it's going to be my air signs. Let's get these together. There we are. Whoop. All right. Okay, air signs. Last but certainly not least, I appreciate you for being here. We're going to talk about this Lionsgate portal and what the energy is going to bring to my air signs. This is for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. What will this Lionsgate energy be bringing to us? I need to speak clearly to my air signs. I need to understand the messages coming through and to interpret them clearly. Tell me about the Lionsgate portal for my air signs. Okay. Overall, the star, coming out of a time of darkness, finding hope and renewal. Obstacles, the Father of Swords, making decisions. Logic, cutting out the emotion is what the Father of Swords does. He makes decisions based off of logic and logic alone. Very stern energy. Get the star. And then the wisdom is death reversed. And that is interesting to me. I'm going to have to pull more cards for this. Absolutely. All right, we're going to clarify with my unknown animal spirit. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star for my air signs. Scorpion. Tell me about the Father of Swords. This is hell. And butterfly. And tell me about death reversed. Tell me about death reversed. Hyena. Okay. So what I'm getting from this, there is there's going to be something that's going to upset you. All right. And the whole thing about this Lionsgate portal and what it's going to teach you is how to not stay in that space, how to basically, even when you feel as though there's danger around you or things are not as secure as you'd like them to be, that you're really going to lean into your own abilities here. Okay. Scorpion very much so gives like competitive, overly compassionate, like an isolated being. It can be jealous and resentful. It can be unforgiving. And so part of the star is really letting go of your resentments. It's letting go of the things that have hurt you or harmed you in the past and clinging to hope. You know, like they say that hope is worse than pain, you know, in the sense that like hope, giving somebody hope and then crushing their hope is like worse than if they never had hope to begin with. And I firmly believe that some of my Aquariuses out there, my air signs in general can get that way, in that pessimistic type of view of, well, I'd rather just I'd rather just detach myself. Sorry, I just hit one of my lights. Than to feel hope because I don't want to get disappointed. But I think the challenge here is to allow yourself to stay in that energy instead of restricting yourself from it. This challenge, this Father of Swords, and listen, I get that, like, especially my air signs, you're like, yes, logic. We love logic. We love that. That's the thing that is the smartest thing. Logic can, and I use the word logic because I don't know, because I haven't taken the time to think about any other word to use, but like this energy, this butterfly and gazelle energy is like transforming your need to constantly be observing and looking around and making sure that you know where everybody is, what everybody's doing, what type of time everybody's on. Like this is over logical energy. This is over analytical, overly analytical energy. It's doing too much. It's doing too much. And so this is hyper vigilant as well. It's always thinking that there's danger around you. And it's honestly, gazelle energy is like not being able to settle in because you're constantly on high alert. And this butterfly energy is about transformation. It's transforming that need to constantly be surveying everything. All right. To constantly be comparing. I can't even say the word. To constantly be comparing yourself to others, to constantly be comparing yourself to others. It's unnecessary and it will drown your hopes and dreams. Okay. Now this death card as the advice, death reversed, it's telling you that, especially with hyena, it feels as though your way of coping may be to make jokes, maybe to make not inappropriate jokes, but jokes that are at somebody else's expense or at your own expense. Like it's like the self-deprecating jokes that we tend to make. All right. That you are not actually comfortable. It's like you can't be vulnerable because your guard is up. Hold on. Let's go to hyena. Because I'm getting another sense. I'm getting another sense of like, it's like you're hiding. It's like you're hiding behind your sarcasm. You're hiding behind your wit. You're hiding behind your intellect. I want to pull more cards actually. I'm going to use the Angel Guide Oracle. Tell me about hyena and death reversed. Raise your vibration. Yeah. It's like you feel as though you're not showing what's happening on the inside because you're cracking jokes, but it's like we can tell that your vibration is like not up there. Tell me about the Father of Swords. Manifestation and spiritual growth. Manifestation fell, and so it's just going to be on the floor. So sorry. Yeah. What was I going to say? Manifestation and spiritual growth. This might have to do with a project that you've been overseeing. It might have to do with you having a strong grip, and the grip is out of fear. It's not out of like trust in your group, trust in whoever it is that you're leading. It feels as though there's a fear-based energy, and that you might be lashing out at people. You might be overly vigilant. And it's because you're worried. And instead of covering that worry with self-deprecating jokes or jokes at other people's expense, you need to be doing the work to raise your vibes, to feel more secure and self-assured. Yeah, tell me about the star in Scorpion. Tell me about the star and Scorpion. Power and intention. Ooh, let's read power and intention. Let's do that. I feel like I've read power and intention so many times, but I want to read it again because it always like gives me that oomph that I need. Those weren't words, but anyway. All right. Angels are encouraging you to reconnect with your initial ideas and intentions for whatever you are thinking about at this time, or even for your entire life. Often we have an initial intention, and then over time our ideas change. The universe is still responding to our initial intentions, though, because we have, quote unquote, let them go. And when we let go, we let God. So if you are confused about how to move forward at this time, you need to recognize that you are a powerful being with influence and potential. Have a clear conversation with God and your angels about your intentions, and recognize that what is unfolding at this time has the power to allow you to live your life from a space of pure potentiality. Interesting. Power and intention. I read the protection message, but I want to read the original message as well. When you align your intentions with the highest good and act with love and consideration, star card, your power is intensified. When you draw this card, your angels are drawing close to remind you of this. You have the capacity to be a leader and guide at this time, and you are being encouraged to align with love and the highest good so that you act from the heart, which is kind of what I was saying before. It's like, it feels like you are communicating in a way that is fearful. It feels as though you are judging things around you, that you're scrutinizing things around you, overanalyzing things around you, and trying to cover that with sarcasm. But it's because you feel there's a faultiness in the power that you're holding. And whether that be within a group or a project or something that you are trying to get done, it's like there's fear. There's fear. Often when power arises within, we can find our ego gets louder, and this is because it wants us to be limited and to question or even stifle our growth. Don't let it hold you back now. Call in your angels and invite them to help you listen closely to the voice of your soul so that you can move forward powerfully and effectively in a loving way. Underline loving way. I'm going to pull from the Gateway of Light activation. What messages do my air signs need to hear? Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call. Time to shine. So maybe you're working on something that's near and dear to your heart. And because it's near and dear to your heart, you don't want people to fuck it up. And so you're freaking out. It's okay. You have to trust. All right. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads. You aren't being called to make dramatic changes in your life, simply to move forward step by step. Okay. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. Yeah. I know air signs. You love logic, like I said. But sometimes you have to set aside logic and listen to your heart. You have to listen to your guides. You have to listen to what your higher self is telling you. And sometimes they're telling you it's gonna be okay. You have to allow yourself to step into the power that you actually wield. And that power, let's just say, a quiet leader, a leader who is more thoughtful and who is more calculated and who is I want to say more loving, but it's more of a respect thing. It's more of a respect thing. They're going to get further than the loud, boisterous, I'm just going to swing my dick around. Sorry. But, like it's just not going to go anywhere. And the power really resides within that person who is contained, who is trustful of their own power, doesn't have to prove themselves to other people. That rowdy leader is really trying to prove themselves. They're trying to make their mark. They're trying to make it so that nobody goes up against them. But somebody who's fully in control and has no worry about that doesn't have to do that, right? All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you, air signs. And for anybody who's made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you as well. I have plenty of videos like this. I will be doing monthly readings for each sign. I will be doing transit readings, elemental polls, daily transit readings. Get into it. Weekly energy readings and updates with astrology and tarot. There's so much to do on this channel. Please subscribe, like, share, comment down below. Like this video if you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye now.